Good afternoon peeps, how are we all doing? Hope you're well. I'm out for a little jolly. I've just taken a few back roads, just getting a feel for these new tyres I put on. Last year I told you that I was replacing the Scorpions that came with the sled. I've never really gelled with them, although they did feel much better on this bike than they did on the little Svart Pillen. And I'm putting that down to the bigger front wheel. But I thought I'd try something different. Different for me at least. I've gone for the Dunlop Trailmax Raids. Mainly because I'm seeing so many reviews for them and people are singing their praises, so I thought I'll give them a go, see how we get on. Not just the performance that matters with these tyres, it's kind of the look of them as well that go with the bike. No point in putting on a set of road bias kind of sports touring tyres onto this bike, you know, it just wouldn't look right. You kind of need something with a bit of a cut to it, nice chunky look. And these are much chunkier looking than the Pirellis were. They've got a really open tread on them. Done around 70 miles now on them. I picked them up the other day, did about 30 odd 40 miles, and I've been on some A roads to get here and turned onto this little back road that we use occasionally that I love, along the side of the River Spey. And yeah, I quite like them already. A bit more vibey up front. I'm aware of the not a kind of buzz that makes your fingers go numb, but there is a slight buzz off them, which you'd expect from the more open cut. It's not bothering me. And certainly notice when I go on to ride home, there's a bit more noise off the front tyre. If you don't wear ear defenders when you're riding, you're probably not going to notice it. But I could certainly hear it. It was more noticeable in town, just when you're kind of ticking over through traffic. I was hitting it there. Once you're out on the road, I'm not noticing it quite the same. I'm more aware of the wind swirling around my lid than I am of the tyre, so it's not obtrusive, or intrusive, sorry. Feel good. They've got like yeah, I'm not leaning on them yet. This is literally my second ride of the season, so I feel really rusty. But they feel great. I'm not aware of them. They're not ringing any alarm bells as I ride. They're not distracting me, so I'm happy. They feel they warmed up really quickly. I noticed the other day I'd done maybe 30 miles when I stopped and had a wee look at them in a car park at the side of the Spey, and had a little feel of the rubber, and I was aware of how warm they were, so they warm up quickly. And that was just like riding in traffic, not leaning on them at all, because they were just out of the shop. So just what you need for Scotland, where it tends to be a bit chillier and wet. And the speed blocks themselves seem to have plenty of grip in them. They're quite pliable. I mean, it's quite noticeable the difference, once the tyre warms up, sticking your nail in and trying to move the speed blocks on them. When they were cool, there was hardly any give at all, but then once they were up to temperature, you could really move them about. So hopefully they'll last. Now lasting, there we go, that was something that cropped up. Somebody messaged me a few weeks back about the Dunlop Mutants video I made for the Svart Pillen, and they were just amazed at all I'd got out of the Scorpions that were on it was 4,000 miles, 4,500 miles. They're getting like 3 times that with the bike loaded up and taking pillions, and I just can't believe that's all I'm getting out of it. I'm not doing burnouts or turning corners on the back brake or anything like that, so yeah, that's how long they lasted. I can't do anything about it. I think our roads here are, you can see there the texture changes all the time, but generally in this bit of the world our road surfaces are quite abrasive. It's mainly granite rock that it's made up from, and quite sharp edges, and we don't get a lot of smooth tarmac at all in this bit of the world. Maybe the motorways and things, it just wouldn't last. So yeah, our roads are quite abrasive, and I'm putting it down to that. And maybe I haven't asked Dunlop, or sorry, Pirelli, but I'm guessing that in some bits of the world they use different compounds, and generally where it's a bit cooler and wetter here, so they maybe have to go with a slightly softer compound for that model of tyre, compared with where you stay. If you stay in a warmer country, they won't need to do that. They can go harder, your tyre's going to last longer, and you may have smoother road surfaces. That's all guesswork, I have no idea. It would be interesting to know though, wouldn't it? Regardless, tyres are changed just because, well, I've never really gelled with that tyre. Nothing against Pirelli, I use them on the Street Fighter, great tyres, just don't like the feel that I got off that tyre. Early days for this one yet, I might not gel with it either once I start leaning on it. It was just that vague feeling at the back when you were having fun in little corners and that, and you kind of lean over and then suddenly it felt like there was nothing there. It was a really odd feeling. I haven't noticed that with this tyre yet. It feels pretty planted, but definitely more vibey than the Scorpion. Something I have to get used to. They're on it now. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. I'll probably do a video at about 1,000 miles, maybe 2,000 miles, same as I did with the mutants. And we'll just see how it goes. And well, what did the mutants do? The mutants did about 4,000, 4,500 miles, same as the original tyres. But I much preferred them, and I would have loved them on this bike, but this bike needs chunkier looking tyres to go with the look of it. If I was being realistic, that's all I need. But when I'm out with my knobber mate, I never know where I'm going to end up, so kind of had to try and play safe.
Goodbye!